This week on Channel 8 News, we look at diversity in the University Police Department, the Maryville Freedom Rock, and First Friday Culture Talk, and more. Channel 8 News starts right now.
Thanks for tuning in to Channel 8 News. I'm Jacob Wood.
And I'm Anastasia Tuttle. To celebrate Black History Month, Northwest will be putting on several events. Channel 8 reporter Bradley Justice was able to get the scoop on the upcoming events. Bradley?
Last week, the Northwest Multicultural Organizations held two events promoting Black History Month. The first event was Black History Month Students of Color Survival Guide. The event was held in the station's center room. It was a follow-up to the first session held last semester. The session was to inform people about different types of resources on campus to make school and life easier for the people that attended. Some of the speakers were students, officers, and coordinators. One of many great speeches that night was given by Director of TRIO.
What is the bottom line is you have no time to waste, young people. You got 4 or 5, maybe 6 years. So I want you, with this mega mind shift, know your classes. Know it before you get in there. Do what you're responsible to do. Don't have anything less than what they ask you for. I want you to be asking the questions when your professor get through. And by the way, can we discuss such and such? You got to be on point, young people. Do you feel me? You're not competing with each other. You compete with people across the river, across the ocean, on different continents. So you have got to be the best of the best.
Pizza was offered throughout the event to keep people full while listening. Channel 8 News got to sit down with the Coordinator of Diversity and Inclusion, Edward Gibson IV, to discuss more about the event, other events later on, and Black History Month.
So the theme of Black History Month, the crisis in Black education, really stems from me because I feel like there's a lot of education that is missing from the Black culture, and there's a lot of mentorship that needs to happen within the Black culture in order for us to actually get that education. So the crisis in Black education to me really means an expansion of what we can know and what we should know. Janiyah Khan is coming, and they are a very well informed Black Lives Matter activists that will be coming to speak on campus on February 8th. And let's see, and February 16th we have Drop the Mic Night, which is a array of artists that will be coming up from Kansas City and doing a performance of spoken word, and as well as people from Northwest Missouri State University will be showing off their talents, whether it's spoken word or a song is going to be towards the crisis in Black education, which is the theme. And the final event is the Soul Food Dinner, which is February 21st, and that is a Tuesday at 5:30 in the ballroom. That is held for anybody to come. There will be a 4-course meal. Admission is $10, and we are only accepting cash in the Student Engagement Center right now, but we will have Emmanuel Cleaver there speaking as our keynote speaker. So that will be good for our theme, which is the crisis in Black education. I'm sure he'll bring a good note there. So
This has been Bradley Justice reporting for Channel 8 News.
Thanks, Bradley. And for additional information on the upcoming events, keep an eye out on KNWT Channel 8 News, Facebook, and Twitter.
Welcome back to Channel 8 News. I'm Jacob Wood.
And I'm Anastasia Tuttle, and this is your Northwest Event Report. On Tuesday, February 7th, Career Services will be holding another session of How to Get an Internship. The event is open to all students and there is no need to pre-register. For more information about the event, check out last week's episode of Channel 8 News on KNWT Channel 8 News YouTube channel.
Wednesday, February 8th, the Bearcats women and men's basketball teams will play Emporia State for their annual Pink Zone Games to support breast cancer awareness and research. The women's game will begin at 5:30 and the men's game will follow at 7:30 here in Maryville at the Lampkin Activity Center.
There will also be a silent auction in Bearcat Arena. Fans will be able to bid on several items, including items autographed by members of the Bearcat basketball teams. All proceeds from the Pink Zone event will go directly to the local individual battling cancer. For more coverage on the event, check out next week's episode of Bearcat Update.
Also on February 8th at 7 p.m., the SAC lecture will feature co-founder of Black Lives Matter movement, Janiyah Khan. Khan is a leading activist for social transformation, justice, and equality. She was honored with the 2015 Bromley Armstrong Humanitarian Award. Khan's work as a lecturer and author have been featured in several media outlets. She has become a leading voice in the global crusade demanding social transformation, justice, and equality.
On Thursday, February 9th at 8 p.m., the Men and the Women's Missouri National Education Association will host a forum on diversity in the workforce in Brown Hall.
Saturday, February 11th, the Bearcats women and men's basketball team will play Washburn University here in Maryville at the Lampkin Activity Center. The women's game will begin at 1:30 and the men's game will follow at 3:30.
That's all for your Northwest Event Report. When we come back, we'll take a look at a few recent events put on by the International Involvement Center. Welcome back to Channel 8 News. I'm Anastasia Tuttle.
And I'm Jacob Wood.
The International Involvement Center recently hosted the first Friday Culture Talk. Jackie Harding has a story. Jackie?
First Friday Culture Talks take place every Friday of every month during school. Students and staff can attend to learn more about the diverse countries from students' perspectives.
So First Friday Culture Talks are activities that the International Office offers to not only international students, but to all the students on campus. And it's just about learning about other cultures and introducing like other countries and, like meeting people.
There are different topics covered each month. Students and staff come to learn as well as can share their opinion on the topics being discussed from their country's side.
So yeah, first we do have like the First Friday Culture Talk every first Friday of the month. And every month we try to switch topics. For example, today we talk about the education system in different countries. Last time we talked how it's like the politics system in other countries since there were the elections here in the US. And another topic we used was stereotypes. So yeah, we try to ask students what they want to talk or if they have anything specific that they want to touch or something.
Anyone that is interested in learning about different cultures can come and participate in the Library Room 108.
Everybody on campus can participate, like international students, regular American students, staff from the university, friends that you can take, so everybody's invited.
Students can speak one by one about their own countries, and others can ask questions to get more information.
No, usually it's everything chill. So I usually email all the students and I ask for speakers, people that are willing to talk, about their countries. And we always have the same process. I come here, I ask who wants to speak, and then we go by one. And usually it's chill, because we come here just to gather together, to know other people, to know about other cultures. And sometimes it's fun, because there are some things that happens in one country that you might think oh, that will never happen in my country. So usually it's more fun than any fight or something,
The International Involvement Center offers offers several different events other than First Friday Culture Talk to get involved in various international type opportunities.
Oh yeah, it's because I work here as a GA, and our office is trying to get like all international students involved in activities. We don't only offer like First Friday Culture Talk. We also offer Wednesdays. We do have a coffee hour where we provide the students with coffee, cookies, tea. We also have a support group where we help students if they have anything like homesick or any academic problem. So First Friday Culture Talk is just another activity that we offer them.
Keep an eye out on the university calendar to get involved in the different International Involvement Center activities. This has been Jackie Harding reporting for KNWT Channel 8.
Thanks, Jackie. The International Involvement Center also hosted another afternoon of the International Coffee Hour where Northwest students from all around the world came together to share about their culture. Channing Clement has that story. Channing?
International Coffee Hour is an event held every other Wednesday from 2:30 to 4 in the International Involvement Center, located on the first floor of the library. I got to speak to Director of Admissions and International Affairs, Jerry Foote.
I oversee international affairs as part of my job, so part of what we try to do is reach out to students and create community. Having coffee hour is one way for us to invite students in and then also invite other faculty and staff from different units to come in and have a chance to interact with international students.
We also got the opportunity to speak to international recruiter Phil Hall about this event.
Well, this is an international coffee that we hold every other week during the regular school year. It is really nice. I mean, as you can see, we've got a wide variety of students from different countries as well as domestic students, and we get faculty and staff coming. And it's just a wonderful opportunity for people to kind of relax and get to know one another.
Students from all over the world who attend Northwest love to join in these events to really feel connected to the school community. One of those students named Ava is from Nepal.
They have the international coffee hours, they have support groups for international students, they have culture talk where we talk about like different things within our cultures. I try to be here every single time the events happen. I enjoy getting to know different people and know about their cultures and just interacting with like different people from different places. I love it here, it's amazing.
This was such a great experience us at Channel 8 News got to be a part of. For more information on international fair activities, make sure to visit Northwest Campus Life Calendar. This is Channing Clement reporting for Channel 8 News.
Thanks, Channing. Northwest is taking steps to implement blogging and social media in class. To help professors better use social media in class, some professors attended a blogging social media in the classroom workshop. Mitch Bomberger has a story. Mitch?
With the internet and social media getting more popular with students, teachers must find ways to adapt their curriculum to the millennials. In this certain workshop for the faculty, they were learning how to connect with students through social media and how to approach this new world. There are many different workshops that the faculty is able to go through throughout the semester, just so that they can be as proficient as they can be in the classroom. I spoke to Dr. Jody Strauss, who also taught the class.
That what they try to do with these different professional development things, which is basically what this professional development program, is they try to find people throughout the university that have expertise in different areas. For example, bio here in communication or intercultural communication. So if they wanted to do a program that would say how to better incorporate intercultural students into your classroom, they might ask him or Helen to do a presentation on that because that's their area. So they asked me to talk about social media in the classroom because they know I teach the social media class here and I've been researching it for a number of years now. And it isn't always like I don't teach social media in education, I teach social media, but a lot of times that's what you do then. You're like, what can I take from what I'm teaching in my classroom and help people to use that in their classrooms and things like that. So that's why they asked me to talk on social media in the classroom.
This is Mitch Bomber reporting for Channel 8 News.
Thanks, Mitch. When we come back, we'll take a look at diversity and the Northwest Missouri State University Police Department. Don't go away. Welcome back to Channel 8 News. I'm Jacob Wood.
And I'm Anastasia Tuttle.
Diversity in police departments has been a hot button issue for the last several years. The Northwest Missouri State University Police Department has been proactive rather than reactive when it comes to this issue. I went out there this week to see what they had going on. For university police, they don't have a mission statement or even a vision like other departments on campus. But for years, they've been working on what's called their pillars of success.
We first start with our foundational piece of developing our members, and within that, we speak to developing a diverse team, diversity in thought as well as in people.
Their work with diversity has resulted in their department being about 50% diverse with women and domestic minorities. Green says this has opened up many opportunities.
Because of the diversity of those members, it has allowed us to branch into different aspects of policing and introduce preventative-oriented policing to other people across the institution.
Green tells Channel 8 News diversity isn't always easy.
It's very difficult because this is a difficult area to perhaps recruit diversity to, but I think it's a challenge that we're all up to. It's always been pretty thin, much like it is now, but I think it behooves all of us as leaders to really work hard to recruit individuals to come help us be great.
Even though it's not always easy, Green says diversity helps their department every day.
Because it helps us in so many ways. We have so many interactions with different individuals that it allows us to get messages out that's going to help and help prevent crime and help prevent bad things from happening.
Green tells other departments around, if you need help with diversity, just ask the people you serve and have them help you build that diverse team.
To mark the one-year anniversary of the passing of Northwest Missouri State University's football player Nick Turner, the Northwest football family held a candlelight vigil Monday, January 30th. Tyler Jones has that story. Tyler?
The Northwest Bearcat football team hosted a candlelight vigil for teammate Nick Turner on Monday to mark the one-year anniversary of his death on January 31st, 2016.
Nick was quite a character. He was larger than life. He had an awesome smile, passionate about football. The kid ate, slept, and lived football. He was physical. He was tough. He was emotional. He was just one of those people that others gravitated towards. He was genuine and kind. He loved children. My daughters had a really good relationship with him, and he was just he embodies what we say we want here at Northwest Missouri State, and he just fit our culture and who we were, and I miss him.
Members from all around the community gathered at Bearcat Stadium to honor Turner's memory. We spoke with one of his teammates to learn a little more about him as a player and a person.
He just had a beautiful soul, man. He was a beautiful person. He always put everybody else in the team above himself. He was always for the greater good. He was a tough player. He played with so much enthusiasm and passion. He didn't have no off switch. Even when it was time to just tag off or whatnot, he would still go hard. And I think that's what made him the person who he was. He didn't change for nobody. It was no facade or fictitious acts with him. It was all from the heart. And that's what I just want to continue to help live on about him and his legacy. Just play with all my heart and do everything I do. Just do it with all my heart. We love you, Django. Fight to forever.
Tremendous amounts of support continues coming in for both Turner and his family, which really speaks volumes about his character. It is safe to say Nicholas Turner has left a lasting impression on our community that will not soon be forgotten. Rest in peace, Nicholas Turner. Reporting for Channel 8 News, this has been Tyler Jones.
Thanks, Tyler. Channel 8's Maureen Proxel had the chance to learn a little bit more about a local business ran by Northwest alumni. Maureen?
Northwest Missouri State University alumnus and Maryville florist owner Keitha Klopp has enjoyed working with plants most of her life, from helping her grandmother in the garden to studying horticulture at Northwest.
I decided I want to do something with plants, so I thought maybe horticulture would be something I would enjoy. And then I did a business minor because I kind of always thought I would want to do my own business at some time.
Keitha talks a little bit about what sparked her interest in owning a florist shop.
I didn't really know what I wanted to do with my degree yet when I graduated, and so I started working up here at the flower shop after I graduated, and then in 2003 I bought the shop from the owners. They were ready to sell, and I kind of needed to take another step, like I needed to buy or I needed to do something different. So it's something I've really enjoyed.
In a small community, challenges exist for smaller operations.
It's just outside influences that you have no control over, the economy. Hy-Vee started a flower shop shortly after I had bought the business, and so that makes a big change when you have competition, outside competition that can buy at lower prices than you.
There are both busy and slow times of the year. Business picks up at Christmas time and then again at Valentine's Day, and then during wedding season. Keitha says it slows down later in the summertime. However, more than anything, whether she's helping someone find a romantic Valentine's Day rose, the perfect bridal bouquet, or assisting a family with a floral arrangement for a funeral home, Keitha enjoys working with people, some of whom she's helped for quite a long time.
There's people that have been my customers for years that, I just really enjoy seeing them and be able to help them.
For KNWT Channel 8 News, I'm Maureen Proxel.
Thanks, Maureen. Stay tuned for more news that matters to you. Thanks for staying with us. I'm Anastasia Tuttle.
And I'm Jacob Wood.
The Beehive is buzzing after Beyonce shared some news with her friends. She and husband Jay-Z are expecting not one, but 2 babies. The singer posted a pregnancy announcement Wednesday on Instagram, along with a flower-filled photo of her baby bump. She said, "We've been blessed 2 times over. We are incredibly grateful that our family will be growing by 2 and that we'll be thankful for your well wishes." She signed off the Carters. Jay-Z's real name is Sean Carter. The baby will join the superstar power couple 5-year-old daughter, Blue Ivy.
A Kansas House committee held a hearing Wednesday to continue the debate over concealed weapons on college campuses. It comes one day after a Senate panel rejected a measure that would continue to prohibit the weapons. The House chamber was packed with people on both sides of the issue, but opponents of campus carry outnumbered supporters. Kansas lawmakers voted in 2013 to allow concealed weapons in public buildings. Public colleges and universities were given an exemption that will expire this summer. A little girl who wasn't cooperating with mom got a little encouragement from a complete stranger, but no one knows who she is. Emily Younger from her CNN affiliate reports.
It's all smiles today for 3-year-old Ainsley Miller, and why not? The bouncing toddler has a shiny new piece of jewelry to show off.
Bracelet.
This isn't any ordinary bracelet. Ainsley's mom, Tiffany Miller, says it's a gift of reasoning.
It just reminds people to be kind and pay it forward.
Miller and her family were on their way back from a basketball tournament in Salina on Saturday when they stopped at a local McDonald's similar to this one. While Miller's husband and son grabbed drinks, the 3 girls headed to the ladies' room.
Ainsley looked in there and said, "No, Mommy, I don't need to go."
Afraid of the toilet's automatic flushing system, Ainsley refused to use the restroom. As Miller tried to explain to the toddler it was okay, a stranger stepped in to help.
This lady who was standing at the sink said, "Hey, if you go potty for your mommy, I'll give you this bracelet."
Ainsley immediately perked up and did her duty. When she and her mom exited the stall, the bracelet was there, but the woman was gone.
So we went out in the lobby trying to find the lady, and we couldn't find her anywhere. I didn't see her in the parking lot.
So the Millers hit the road. Little Ainsley wearing her new bracelet proudly.
When we got home, Ainsley was sound asleep and still wearing the bracelets.
Wishing she'd been able to thank that stranger in the bathroom, Miller posted the story to Facebook, saying in part, quote, "Maybe you will see this. If not, hopefully it inspires someone else to be kind like you were." Emily Younger, KSN News.
Miller's Facebook post has been shared all over the world and already has more than 20,000 likes. So far, she says she hasn't heard from the woman who gave Ansley the bracelet. Well, that's all the time we have for this week.
For more information on stories that matter to you, like us on Facebook at /Watch Channel 8 News or follow us on Twitter at KNWT 8 News.
Cat Chat is up next, and from all of us here at Channel 8 News, I'm Jacob Wood.
And I'm Anastasia Tuttle. Have a good night.